Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're doing What If Naruto Had a Karma Seal, part number 2. Yeah, part number 2. So in the last, sorry. Yeah, well, I don't know if it's part 2 or part 3. I forgot, but yeah. So in the last part we went over the three stages of the tuning exams, and we're gonna go to the last part of the tuning exams, which is where they just all fight each other. Not at the same time, but they just fight each other in a tournament. So we were gonna go into Naruto's fight, and that's where Naruto's fight against Neji, and that's where we pick up this what if. So Naruto is called down to have his fight for the Chunin exams, and Neji is also called down to have his fight against Naruto in the Chunin exams. They both walk down from different sides of the arena, and they're standing across from each other from the different sides of the arena. And the proctor says, "Begin." Naruto makes 2 clones, right? And these are like shadow clones, and they just blitz Neji. And he did this so he could stall time to absorb chakra, right? From the earth, basically. So the 2 clones fight Neji a couple times, and Neji defeats both of them, but it stalled enough time for Naruto to get enough chakra in his hands, and he body flickered behind Neji and punches him in the back and sends Neji forward, and he hits the wall. Neji gets out of the wall because he made a dent into it and his body was stuck into it. So he gets out, and Naruto speed blitz him. He jumps over Naruto and he hits him in his shoulder, one of the chakra points in his shoulder, and then he hits him in another chakra points over and over again, and then now Naruto's chakra points are some of them are just not working anymore. So Naruto could kind of barely stand up. So Naruto asks Kaguya to heal his chakra wounds, and she heals them. Neji's confused and what the hell? So then Naruto says, "I guess I have to go serious now." So he activates his Byakugan, and Neji's confused, how the hell he has a Byakugan? He's in the Hyuga. He has our eyes. So he gets furious and wants to kill Naruto now because he stole his clan's eyes. So Neji speed blitz Naruto. Naruto dodges all the attacks from Neji, and then he uppercuts him. And then when Neji's in the air, Naruto jumps up and kicks him back down. Naruto lands on top of Neji and starts punching him over and over again. And he hits him in the arms, and his arms' chakra points are all gone. So one of his arms he can't use. He gets up, right? And Neji gets off of the ground, and Naruto's winding up a Chidori. Naruto runs at Neji and tries to hit him with the Chidori, but then Neji uses the rotation, and Naruto is sent back. When Naruto's in the air, he throws a couple kunais to try to hit Neji, but Neji uses the rotation. Then when Neji's trying to block a couple kunais from Naruto, one of Naruto's clones that Neji didn't sense is behind Naruto, and he hits him. He goes right in Neji's vision where he can't see. So he's right behind Neji on the back of his head, and he punches Neji in the back of the head. Neji falls face forward, and Naruto goes back to where Neji is and starts hammering him back to the ground. And then he jumps up and puts a lot of chakra in his fist, and he's about to hit Neji in the back with all that chakra, and he was going to destroy Neji's back. Neji gets up, and before Naruto hits him, he rolls away and he gets back up. And then he uses the 128 palms jutsu and just hits Naruto with it. And now Naruto, all of his chakra is gone. But then Kaguya gives Naruto some more chakra. And Neji's I can't hit your chakra points. There's no point. So they just have a taijutsu match, and eventually Naruto comes up on top because he's just better at taijutsu, and Kaguya gives him tips during the fight. So the next fight is going to be Rock Lee. Rock Lee Rock Lee against Kankuro. And Rock Lee wins this because he just kicks all of Kankuro's puppets, destroys them, and then defeats Kankuro. The next fight that goes on is Tenten against Tamari, and Tamari wins this because in the original show Tamari won. So yeah. So the next fight is going to be Shino against Kiba. Yeah. So Kiba, oh no, yeah, Kiba won this. So he wins this, but no one's gonna be eliminated. You have to, if you lose both of your first round fights, you get eliminated. So if you win one and lose one, you're sudden death. So if you lose any other matches, you're eliminated. So you don't want to lose your first match. Everyone's gonna have two matches. And if you win one and lose one, you're on sudden death. So no matter, you could be on the like the semifinals, and if you lose that fight, you're eliminated. Because sorry, my cousins came into my room and they're like little kids, so they're gonna be making some noise. So yeah, they just opened the door, but thank God I had it locked. So let's get back into it. So like I was explaining, there's like you have two matches in the first round. If you lose one and win one, you're a sudden death. And no matter what, if you lose a match after that, no matter if you win the other ones, you're eliminated. But if you lose both of your matches in the first round, you're eliminated. And if you win both of them, you're not on sudden death. You're good. So yeah. So it doesn't matter. It matters if you lose or win, but no one's getting eliminated. So yeah. So Naruto, he watches Sasuke fight against a rain ninja, and he defeats the rain ninja. So now all the important people, So all the people that are like they lost their matches, they're on sudden death. They can't lose the next match or else they're eliminated. So yeah. So Naruto, his next fight is against Shino. Yeah. So this is how the fight goes. So Shino tries to get Naruto and absorb his chakra, and eventually he does, but Naruto just gets more chakra because Kaguya has infinite chakra, and she just keeps giving chakra to Naruto. So Naruto makes a clone when he was faking losing all of his chakra, and the clone goes behind Shino and puts a kunai to his neck, and he tells Shino to give up, and Shino gives up because he's not trying to die. So yeah, so Naruto quickly wins that match, and now Shino is eliminated because he lost his match against Kiba, and he lost his match against Naruto. So Shino's out of the Chunin exams. The next fight that happens is Sasuke is gonna be Sasuke against Kiba, and Sasuke wins this, but Kiba's on sudden death because he did win against Shino, so he's only on sudden death. He can't lose any more matches. So the next fight is Rock Lee against Gaara. Rock Lee against Gaara. The same exact thing happens. Gaara wins this. Now Rock Lee is on sudden death. So yeah. So So the first round's done. Oh yeah, Tenten loses her match. She lost 2, so she's out of there. Kiba is on sudden death. Gaara is on sudden death. Gaara is now on sudden death. Rock Lee is on sudden death. Tamari is now on sudden death, and Tenten is on sudden death. So, and Hinata, she didn't even make it to the second part of the Chunin exams because she lost to Neji. So yeah, so everybody important. We're not going to talk about anybody else because there's some other rain ninja, but they're all eliminated. So now all the important people are here. So Naruto is going to fight Kiba. And Naruto wins this because he uses the Karma Seal, and he just tanks all of Kiba's Wolf Fang over Fang. And then he just punches Kiba a couple times and kicks Akamaru away, and then he just tanks all of Kiba's attacks and just beats up Kiba. So Naruto he wins that fight. So now Naruto won 3 fights so far, and he hasn't lost any. So Sasuke goes. He's going to go against Gaara, and the same thing's gonna happen, but there's gonna be an attack on the hidden leaf. So this is how the fight goes, exactly the same. How it didn't. Oh my God, I'm sorry. There's some dumbass that just drive by in their car, and they think they're so cool because they're just blasting their car. They have like gunshots going off from their motor. I don't know what it's called. I'm not into cars. So he just drives by every day, thinking he's He's so cool because his car is so loud. Like, look at my car, it's so cool. Look, I drive so loud. It just makes me mad because I'm trying to make a video, but then this guy drives by and just ruins the quality of it. So yeah, so it's just like people that drive those type of cars, they just ruin my day because they're so loud and they just mess up my day basically. So yeah, so let's get back into it. So Naruto defeats Kiba. Sasuke goes against Gaara, and the attack on the Hidden Leaf starts. So the Rain Village isn't a part of this attack. It's just the attack is the sand and sound. So yeah, so the rain helps the Hidden Leaf, and yeah, so the same exact thing happens. Naruto has to fight Gaara, and Naruto, he summons his dogs. So it's Shukaku, Naruto, and his dogs. So yeah, the dog hounds that he has. So yeah, so Naruto, he just drains all the chakra from all the attacks that the One Tails is sending at him, Shukaku sending at him, and Naruto keeps getting more chakra. And eventually, he makes his clones, he makes 1,000 clones, and they all wind up and just start punching Shukaku, and Shukaku doesn't know who to hit, because there's so many, they surround him, and they're like a wall of Naruto's, because there's 10,000, because Naruto has so much chakra now. So he just summons all those clones, and then they all defeat Shukaku, and then Naruto defeats Gaara really quickly. Sasuke still gets knocked out from overusage of the curse mark and too much Chidori's, because Kakashi did teach Sasuke the Chidori. So yeah, so that's basically the attack on the Hidden Leaf. The next arc we're gonna go into is the Sasuke retrieval arc. So after so after the shooting exams and the fight with the Hidden Leaf, attack on the Hidden Leaf, Sasuke's in hospital because he got hurt from using the curse mark too much. And then Sasuke wants to fight Naruto. Naruto doesn't really care because he's like, okay, I get a cool fight. It's not gonna hurt me because he knows he's stronger than Sasuke, and he just lets Sasuke fight him. So the whole fight happens. They do have a Chidori and a lightning blade clash. Naruto wins it because when they hit Chidori's, he kicked Sasuke in the ribs and then punched him with his other hand. So yeah, so Naruto knocks out Sasuke, and he just walks away. They don't hit the water things because they just don't. They just hit each other with the Chidori's. So yeah, so Naruto, he leaves after he fought Sasuke on the roof, and then Sasuke, he thinks his village sucks, and he feels like he's not gonna get any stronger being here. He's just salty that he lost to Naruto, basically. So he runs away, not from the leaf, he just runs away from the hospital, and he's sitting on a tree while Kakashi traps him on a tree and has his whole speech, and Sasuke says, what would you do if everyone you loved died? And he says they already did. So yeah. So Sasuke understands Kakashi a little more. So then the Sound 5 come in and they just jump Sasuke basically, and Sasuke wants more power, and he tells him how you could get more power, and he goes with them in the middle of the night. Naruto is told in the morning by the Hokage, the fifth Hokage, because the third Hokage died in the Nine Tails attack. Not Nine Tails attack, sorry, in the Hidden Leaf attack, and they find I messed up. So Sasuke is in the hospital because he loved the attack on the Hidden Leaf. He's in the hospital because Itachi put him there. When since Naruto left with Jiraiya to find Tsunade so she could become the next Hokage, the Itachi and Kisame come in, and Sasuke tries to kill Itachi, but Itachi puts him under the Tsukuyomi. And then yeah, so that whole Itachi and Kisame trying to get Naruto arc happens, and then Sasuke is put in hospital, and then they have that fight, and then he leaves with the Sound 5. So Naruto's told by Tsunade, the Hokage, that Sasuke left the village, and he tells sorry about the video ending, it just did, sorry about that. So yeah, so sorry, I'm just trying to make it pause. This video is so bad. I'm so sorry. The quality is dog. But, you know, my computer isn't working, so we have to make do. So sorry about that. So Sasuke leaves the village and Naruto's put on a team with Shikamaru, Shino, Kiba, Choji, Neji, and himself to go get Sasuke. Well, Shino isn't there, sorry. So it's just the Sasuke retrieval people in the same exact thing. I don't feel like it would be any different just because Naruto has a karma seal. So yeah, so Naruto, he became a Chunin because he won all of his matches and they think he's strong enough to be a Chunin. So, and Shikamaru is also a Chunin because he had his cool fight with Shikamaru and he shows that he's really strong. And he also stalled 15 Jonin from the Hidden Sound, so they think he's smart enough and strong enough to become a Chunin. So Naruto is the second in command for this mission, and Shikamaru's first command because he's the smartest. And Naruto doesn't really care; he just wants to get Sasuke back because he needs Sasuke for Kage as well. And the people that are driving by are back at it again. It's like almost summertime, and they love doing this during the summer. So if you guys hear any car noises, just just ignore them, please. So yeah, Naruto and his team go to find Sasuke, and they get stopped by Jubo, and they get in the Earth Dome. Naruto uses his Byakugan with Neji, and they find this little hole, right, to get out. So Naruto tells all of them that to give him some of his chakra. Naruto gets a bunch of chakra in his fists and just punches the wall and punches the dome, and it destroys. And then they start fighting Jirobo, and then Choji says he'll fight him while they continue going. So Naruto and the rest of the team members, not with Choji, continue going, and then they get stopped by the guy, like the spider guy, and Neji says he'll fight him. And then they continue going, and then they get stopped by the two-headed guy, and then Kiba says he'll fight him, and then they get stopped again by they find the girl with the flute, and Shikamaru says he'll get him, right? Or wait, yeah. So the guy with the skeleton, I don't know his name, he comes in and takes Sasuke. Naruto chases after him, and they have a fight. So they're in fighting stance, and Naruto uses his karma seal, and he puts Sasuke in the middle, and then he split blitz Naruto. Naruto dodges the attack from the guy with the skeletons, and then he kicks the guy in the face. The guy jumps back when he gets kicked, and then he turns his bones. Right? He makes like a knife with his bones and starts swinging it at Naruto. Right? Naruto dodges it and kicks him a couple times and then punches him. He grabs the blade and throws it, and then the guy stabs Naruto in the stomach, and then the guy jumps back, and Naruto uses some of his chakra, right, that Kaguya gave him, and heals it up. And then the guy jumps at Naruto, tries to stab him again, but Naruto stops the blade with his hand. The blade still goes through Naruto's hands, but Naruto stops before it goes any deeper, and then he flips. You guys remember when the Hulk, what he did to Loki during the attack on New York? I don't know if you guys watched the movie. He like flipped him over and like threw him to the ground and then did it again. Naruto does that, but he only does it once. And then he pulls his hand out of the blade, and then he starts punching him in the face. And then the guy falls to his sickness that he had. And then Naruto, he goes on to find Sasuke, because Sasuke went out of his cage when he was getting the second stage of the curse mark. And yeah, so Naruto, he follows Sasuke when he left, and then he tells Sasuke, "Why are you leaving?" And then he says, "That village won't make me stronger." And then Naruto says, "But I'm stronger than you. How can this village make you stronger? If you train with me, I'll make you stronger. You don't need to leave the village. You don't need to get this foolish power." And Sasuke says, "Well, I'll get more power. You're just trying to convince me because you just want someone to beat, huh?" and to make yourself feel better about yourself. And Naruto says, "Oh, you really think that, huh? I guess we'll have to fight. I'll bring you back. I'll kill you, and I'll bring your body back. I don't care." And yeah, so they have their fight. They jump at each other, and Naruto just starts. He starts dodging and weaving and hitting Sasuke, and then Sasuke, he gets mad and activates his curse mark, and then he jumps on Naruto. Naruto dodges a big punch from Sasuke, but he blocks a big punch from Sasuke, but it still sends him back. And then Sasuke uses a fireball, but then Naruto absorbs it, and then Sasuke jumps behind the fireball and then punches Naruto. Naruto is sent to the ground and he rolls over, and then Sasuke tries to kick Naruto. Naruto blocks that kick, but then he uppercuts Sasuke, and then he jumps up, grabs Sasuke by the waist, and they spin down, and he makes Sasuke land on his head on top of. He just makes Sasuke land on his head. Naruto jumps off and then grabs Sasuke by the feet, and he throws him to one of the wall, right on the mountain, and then he jumps back and grabs Sasuke by the throat, and then Sasuke, his eyes go back, but then his curse mark activates, and a bunch of like purple aura sends Naruto back, but then Naruto blocks it. He's sent back like a feet back, but then he blocks it. He makes an X with his hands and blocks it. And then Sasuke gets out of the wall because he was kind of stuck in the wall. He made like a dent. He jumps out, and now he has wings. His skin is like gray, and now he has blue hair, and there's like a X on his nose. So then he jumps at Naruto and then punches Naruto square in the face. Naruto's sent back really far, and then he flips, falls into the water. Naruto absorbs all the water, and then he weaves some hand signs and yells fire style, giant fireball barrage, and sends like three fireballs at Sasuke. Sasuke dodges all of them, and then Naruto jumps back and he weaves the hand signs for a lightning blade, and then he says karma style lightning blade. So Naruto's lightning blade is like purple now, and then he leaps at Sasuke, and Sasuke uses a Chidori with his curse mark energy, so it's like black and white, and then they hit each other with the Chidori, and then Naruto, he gets knocked out, and Sasuke gets knocked out, but then Orochimaru comes in and takes Sasuke and leaves Naruto, because she doesn't have no reason to kill Sasuke. So Naruto, he wakes up like an hour later, and Kakashi couldn't find Naruto because it happened. The whole thing happened faster, so he just couldn't find Naruto as fast. So Naruto wakes up and he's kind of mad that he couldn't stop Sasuke from going. He stopped him, but he felt like he should have done better and just took Sasuke back. So Naruto, he's kind of disappointed in himself, and he says sorry to Sakura for not bringing Sasuke back. And then Naruto leaves with Jiraiya, and he goes out for 3 years. And we're gonna end it right here. Sorry about the quality being trash. So in the next part, we're gonna go over the 3-year time skip and Naruto coming back from the village and him going back to find Sasuke with the Yamato mission. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do for the next part. So hope you guys like this part. I think it was good, but the quality was bad because so many people were driving by with the loud cars. So if you guys liked it, that's cool. I didn't like making it because I'm getting kind of mad because the cars. Yeah, so sorry about that. Hope you guys liked the video. I got nothing to say. Bye. Bye bye bye.